I'd quite like to see my family.
What now?
And yet look what I found, thanks to your friend Gwaine.
Shit.
A bag full of Godric's supplies and gold. How do we explain that?
What's the good in denying it? We were planning on taking advantage of the other deserters. Those fools would have fled straight for the south, with your dogs hot on their heels. With Donnelly's gold, we could have bribed the sentries, and had time to disappear.
While you two went up into the wildlands, right?
You know the wildlings as well as I do, Moors. A brave man with a sword can carve out a good life for himself over there. I'm fed up with freezing my rosy ass to defend a kingdom that doesn't give a damn about us. We're as good as dead here.
We've taken an oath. We are the Watchers on the walls.
And what oath was that? To never fuck another woman? To die lonely and miserable? You don't even give a damn that all this is a lie, Moors. So now what?
I can't let you do this, Bartram. I would settle this man to man, steel to steel.
At least the gods are giving me a chance to end with a fight.
Moors?
The rest are trustworthy. I've nothing to say against them.
Thank you for your help. Not a single traitor in our ranks, eh? That's too good to be true. I'm going to keep them stewing for a while longer. But thank you all the same for your effort. Whoever turns their back on the Night's Watch betrays 8,000 years of sacrifice. The remains of Gwaine and Bartram will be left for the vultures.
The girl is here. Kill her and we'll be rich.
Mort, Patrick, thank the gods you're here.
Lothar, tell me what happened.
A man offered us 20 silver stags each to help him get hold of the girl you have with you. And I alone refused. If you hadn't intervened, I would have died.
Maybe you can return the favor, brother. Well, it seems someone is prepared to pay a high price for your capture. It appears we've already found your admirers, lass.
Very glad to hear it.
So this is what the Night's Watch has come to. Our brothers now value the tainted coin of a stranger over their oath.
The worst criminals in the realm are sent to the wall. Is it really a shock to see them succumb to the allure of coin like this?
Our oaths and our laws should outweigh the actions of our pasts.
You're right, Mort.
Lothar, tell me more about the man who bribed our brothers.
It was one of those southern men. The brute who was always following their leader around at Castle Black.
Jared, does that rat really think his crimes will go unpunished here? We'll show him the price you pay for attacking the Night's Watch like that. Would you lead us to him?
Of course, follow me. Over here.
We'd best move quickly. We can't let our suspect get away.
Hey, Moors. Haven't seen you in years.
What are you doing back here, Raff? I've lost count of the number of times I've ordered you to leave the gift.
I'm just passing through while trading.
I'm following a man leading a band of brigands from the south. Do you know anything about him?
Moors Westford, the Great Ranger, asking smuggling scum like me for help? I never thought I'd live to see the day. No, I've seen nothing of the sort. But if I had, you must know that I'd have contacted you right away.
Spare me your pathetic wit, Raff.
Keep quiet now. It's just...
There's the one.
That was...
You! Curse you! Curse...
I hope those bastards burn in the Seven Hells.
impressive. Your fighting isn't bad for an old man.
I was splitting heads when you were shitting in your swaddling clothes, little girl.
Charming.
Moors is one of our best rangers. Mormont didn't choose him to escort you for nothing.
Fine. So what are you planning on doing now?
We need to find his leader, the one who presented himself to us under the name Godric Donnelly. Our best chance is to follow the trails of those he has bribed. The coin he's handed out is soaked in his scent. My hound will find them with ease. We must be very careful. The trails could easily fork and lead to many wrong paths. Only one of them will take us to him. hidden silver stags. The turncloak.
Sir, can you tell me what you're doing?
Nothing that need concern you.
No need to be on edge, friend. I'm not one to cause trouble for the Night's Watch. It's just that you're going through my possessions. So, I don't want any trouble. But if I could just get that back.
Are you suggesting that the coin used to bribe Brothers of the Night's Watch belongs to you?
Well, no. Perhaps some low-born scum put it there. This really isn't the best hiding place.
Out of my sight, swine, before I slit your throat. The trail ends here. Best to go back to see if the other trails lead to anything more interesting. What a surprise. Some of the corrupt brothers headed straight to the whorehouse after getting hold of their loot.
You look in need of some more.
You again, my darling? I see you found Jane. Sorry, gorgeous. This lout didn't give me much choice. I had to tell him where you were hiding.
Don't worry, Sybil. I know very well you didn't mean any harm. Sir Westford saved my life, so I'm in no position to criticize you for anything.
Very well. Anyway, What can I do for you?
Someone offered coin to members of the Night's Watch to turn them against us. Perhaps you or your girls have heard something about it?
No. Not that I know. Brothers deserting the Night's Watch. They must be getting a fat purse to take a risk like that.
From what I know, they were paid about 20 silver stags each.
By the gods!
What's going on?
A group of crows is having its fun with my most beautiful girls right now. And they gave me a nice handful of silver stags for the pleasure.
Where are they?
Wait for them to finish, Moors. I've got a reputation to maintain.
Tell me which room they're in. Now.
Well, very well. I don't want any trouble. They're to the right, at the bottom of the stairs. Here's the key. I beg of you, Moors, don't make a mess in my establishment.
No promises. Jane, go get your things while I deal with them.
Tell me, lover, your weapon there, do you know how to use it? Or is it just to impress the women?
Save your flirting for someone else. I am a recruiter for the Night's Watch. Whores hold no interest for me.
A sworn brother? You keep orders in these lands, is that right?
Yes, I do.
In that case, maybe you could be of help to me.
I'm listening, but be quick about it.
You're looking for recruits, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I may have someone of interest to you. But you'd have to get him out of here.
Who are you talking about?
There's a man, Julian. He gives me nothing but trouble, and refuses to pay me what he owes. Ever since he moved into my place, I can't seem to rid myself of him. If you could persuade him to follow you, you'd be doing me a great service.
And where might I be able to find him?
He's down below, in my personal chambers.
Very well. I will go and see what I can do.
What? I'm sorry, I don't have time for chatter.
I've seen your face somewhere before.
Really? I've been told by others that I resemble many people.
Don't mock me. You smell of steel and ice, like my sword. You come from the wall.
I'd better leave.
That's it, I know. You're Andar, the cut-purse who arrived a few months ago. Did you think you'd fool me, dressed like that in your peasant clothes?
Morse, I swear to you, I haven't deserted. Mother have mercy, please don't tell Mormont.
If you weren't deserting, why are you dressed like a peasant? And why would you try to make me believe you weren't from around these parts?
I panicked, that's all. But I was going to return. Well, I think I was. It's not as if my wife was expecting me home. It's the cold, Morse. I can't suffer it anymore. The last time I went out beyond the wall, I thought a good fire every night would help us keep our strength up. That it would all be fine. But how wrong I was. We were so frozen that one of our brothers lost a hand. And another died of sickness after the cold had weakened him so much. Me? I was lucky. I only lost 3 toes. But what will it be the next time? Morse, it's not even winter yet.
How would you prefer it then, Princess? To be off basking under the Dornish sun? To be growing fat in some King's Landing whorehouse? You think that to be better than here?
At least I'd be warm.
Have you ever stepped foot in the mire of Flea Bottom? It's not just palaces in the King's City, I can tell you. And when you get stabbed in the ribs for not hiding your purse well enough, you'll lose more than your toes. You'll get sick from the vermin that the cold of the north kills off. And you'll see the life you yearned for eat you up alive. And when you start rotting where you stand, who will be there to help you walk? What Meister would take care of the likes of you?
You're probably right, Morse. I'd better go back to Castle Black.
Wise decision. In any case, it was that or death.
Thank you for everything, brother.
One last thing, Nanda. Don't be too certain that your wife no longer waits for you. I've been here for 15 years, and I still have hope that my family remembers me. It's thoughts like those that get you through the winter.
I killed my wife, Morse.